Hello everyone, this is Mayor Lionel Jordan, and today we have a very special guest with us. We have the City Clerk of the City of Fayetteville, Sondra Smith, who has been the City Clerk since 2003. And she and I go back quite a ways. We go back to when I was an alderman, and I wanted her to be on the show today just to tell you all just exactly what all the city clerk does, what her responsibilities are, and how very, very important she is to the operations and functions of this city. So, Sondra, it's wonderful to have you here today.
Thank you, Mayor. It's good to be here.
So maybe you'd like to tell the folks, give them a little background on how long you've been the clerk. I know for 2003, and
Yes, sir.
and what all that you all do, and let's just have a nice conversation about letting the people know what your office does.
Well, a lot of our duties are assigned to us by state statute, but there's a lot of other duties that we do that aren't included in the state statutes. And one of the main things that we do at our city is we archive the records, and we make sure those records are available for the citizens and for any staff member that might need them for the future, which is very important to me because I feel like that we need to make sure that records are out there for anyone that needs anything. We'll try to find it for you. Another thing that I'm really excited about for our city is our website. And we have records that you can access through our website. You can access the agendas, minutes from city council meetings, and we also webcast those city council meetings so that you can pull up a video of the city council meeting and go directly to an item that you're concerned about and be able to look at that item and see whether that item passed or failed. That's some of the main things that we do. But that's not everything. So we also take care of the policy and procedure manual for the city employees and update that manual, make sure it's out there for the employees when it's updated. We codify all the city code, any code that affects our city laws and statutes, we codify that. We have that available on our website for people to look up different codes that might affect them. We book several meeting rooms for the city and keep track of a calendar, send that calendar out to different people that have requested to receive that calendar. That's another thing that's really good too. If you want to stay informed about what our city is doing, then just send us an email and we'll be happy to put you on our list to receive updates or news releases, the calendar, just all kinds of information.
Well, I know there's a lot of things. So basically what you're telling me, Sondra, is that y'all keep the records. And that's enough. If a citizen calls you and they want to know a record of some sort of meeting, or they can call your office and you will look up that meeting and the minutes to that meeting. Is that correct?
Exactly. We keep all kinds of records. We keep the fireman's pension and policeman's pension records. I sit on those boards, so we take care of their agendas, their minutes. We handle a lot of informational requests or freedom of information requests,
Right.
which is very important. And those have to be responded to immediately. So anytime someone has a question or needs a record, all they have to do is contact our office, and if we don't have it, we'll try to find it for them.
Well, that's great. I was trying to think now, I know that if we have a meeting or something, that you are the office that notifies the press, and there's a certain amount of time that you have to notify the press if you're going to have a meeting, a public meeting. Is that not correct?
Exactly. We have to notify the press at least 2 hours in advance of any public meeting so that people can try to attend and be at that meeting. We also, like we've had some problems here recently with bad weather and snow, and during those days, we made sure that people knew about meetings that were canceled. We would send cancellation notices out and try to keep people informed about what's going on at the city, even when the city's closed.
Oh, that's great. I know that on many occasions when I was an alderman and now as a mayor, how what a benefit the city clerk and the staff is. You have a great staff. Maybe you'd like to talk about your staff and how many you have, and maybe some of the stuff that they do in there. And
we have one person that they're dedicated solely to archiving records. That's their main function. And then we have a half-time person, an intern that comes in and helps her with the records. So they scan and index usually over 500,000 records a year.
Wow.
And we also have one person that works part-time that all they do mainly, their main function is to codify the ordinances and make sure that is updated every quarter, and all the new ordinances that affect our laws are out on the website every quarter. And there's several of us that end up transcribing because we have to transcribe the minutes. We don't do verbatim minutes, but we try to put enough information in there that we've got information for the future that we might need. And so we've got several people that work on that. We all try to work on that when we have extra time. And then getting the agendas out and making sure we get the tentative agenda out for the city council meetings, making sure that after agenda session we get the final agenda out for the city council meetings, and then any information pertaining to that agenda we keep. We also keep all the contracts that the city enters into. Anything that you sign as a mayor should come to our office, and we archive it so that we have a record of any contract or lease agreement or anything like that that doesn't go before the city council.
Now let's talk a little bit about, I know that you're very involved with the Municipal League. You might want to talk to the people about the Municipal League and some of the committees that you're on and some of the offices that you hold in the Municipal League.
Well, the Arkansas Municipal League has been a valuable tool for us. It helps us stay informed about state laws that are changing. And on the Arkansas Municipal League, I serve on the Public Safety Commission. I've just been appointed to the Workmen's Compensation. They have their own Workmen's Compensation, and the city is a part of that. And so I've been appointed to that board. I also serve on the board. I'm the secretary of the Arkansas City Clerks, Recorders, Treasurers Association for the state of Arkansas. And that organization is very important too, because anytime that I have an alderman that says, can you find out what other cities are doing on maybe a vicious dog ordinance? I can send out an email, and in a matter of minutes, I've probably got 3 or 4 different vicious dog ordinances from different cities. So we kind of help each other on different topics like that. I think it's very important that people get involved in the Arkansas Municipal League. There's very good information that you can gain from going to the meetings, and it's been very helpful.
Now, I know that you and I go to the Municipal League convention twice a year, once in January, once in June, I believe it is.
Yes, sir.
And so we'll be going back in June. Some of the stuff that we have discussed at those conventions, we will look at legislation that's coming to the Arkansas legislature. We will vote on whether we support it or we don't support it. And
exactly.
I know you're very active in that part of it as well, is it?
Exactly.
So.
Exactly. We look at all laws that are coming forward that might affect our city and that might affect our state too, and look at those. And then there's several different boards through the Arkansas Municipal League that decide whether they want the Municipal League to support those issues that are coming forward or not support those issues, or just stand neutral on them.
Right.
So that's really important too, to kind of, you have to stay on top of the current issues that not only that affect your city, but that affect your state.
That's exactly right. Well, Sondra, is there anything that you'd like to add before we close today?
I just think working for the city is wonderful. I love being able to help the citizens and the other employees in the city. I think customer service is very, very important. And I want people to be able to feel like they can come to the city and ask for something and receive it in a friendly manner. So anybody that needs records, just be sure and contact us. We're more than happy to help anybody that we can. And like I said, be sure and let us know if you want to be on our email list so you can stay informed about what's going on in the city. There's just lots of issues and lots of things that go on that I, as a citizen, I know I'd want to be informed about.
Do you have a contact number for the people out there?
Yes. Our phone number is 575-8323, and then our email address is city_clerk@ci.fayetteville.ar.us. I know that's kind of long, so just give us a call, and then we'll give it to you over the phone if you didn't catch it. But just be sure and get involved. That's the main thing.
That's right.
Get involved with
That's
your
right.
city.
Well, Sondra, thank you very much. I'd just like to give a plug for the city clerk and the staff that works under her. Sondra, she comes in early in the morning. She stays late at night, many, many, many nights through the week. And she does a tremendous job for this city. Her staff does a tremendous job. I'm very blessed to be the mayor and have such a fine city clerk and fine staff that supports her. So if you need to know anything pretty much how the city runs, or you need documents, or you need contact numbers, you call the city clerk. Sondra will be glad to help you. And Sondra, it was wonderful to have you here today.
Thank you, Mayor. It's nice to be here.
So until I see you all again, have a great day, and I'll see you real soon.